Recently, I was asked if there was a way in ActiveCampaign to allow members of a group to invite others outside the group to events that were hosted by the group, by the membership, and then anyone who was invited by the members would be credited with that contact coming into the database. So they wanted to be able to track and reward the members for each new participant in an event. So I did this simply with an ActiveCampaign form. So what I did was I created two custom fields. One was called Events and the other one was called Referral ID. The event is a drop down of the list of events and dates, and then the referral ID is a hidden field. Unlike the text input, it's a hidden field. It can contain text, but it's hidden on the form. Okay, so if we just take a look at the event field was just a simple event with dates attached. Okay, and then the referral, as I said, was a hidden field, and that is just, referral ID, referral space ID, so that the personalization tag is now referral underbar ID. Okay, and that's how the field name will be displayed or tracked on the form. All right, so those are two custom fields I created. Then we go into the actual form creation. Very simple. I just did, a logo at the heading, just a horizontal line, a heading, the text. Then we want the full name, the email address. Of course, we have the events list, right? And then the referral ID we're pulling in. Okay, and those would all be found under, these last two would be found under My Fields. These others would be found under, your regular standard fields. Okay, once you save that, okay, you will end up with a form that I'll show you in a minute. So when I click on Integrate, I'm going to get the form ID. Okay, now the form now is HTTPS, my account name, this is a test, of course activehosted.com, and then /F, and then the form ID. So my form, as you can see, is 3, so that's the form ID. Alright, now what's different here is that we're passing a parameter. Okay, so the referral ID you see is referral underbar ID, and that's what we created here. Okay, it's case insensitive, so referral underbar ID. Okay, so that's what we're going to pass here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add the personalization. Okay, and then we're going to add in the contact ID. Alright, so this campaign is set up so that you're sending an email out to all of your members, making some announcement, and then you're providing the share link. Okay, so now what will happen is they're going to share this link with all of their contacts. So what will happen is every contact will get a unique URL, in that their URL, their referral ID, will be unique to the contact. Okay, so when we send this to them, all right, I say I am member 6. Okay, so I'm going to send this link to all of my members. When I click on this, all right, you don't see a referral ID on here. All right, you do see the events. I would select an event, and then here is the hidden field, and it's displaying 6. All right, so that would be credited to member ID number 6. So whoever fills out this form, say, okay, and say Jill selects August 15th as her event. When she clicks on register, this new contact coming into the database is going to be tracked with referral ID 6. Now hold on one second. Okay, so here you see Jill John came through, had registered for event C, which was August 15th, and now their referral ID that is associated with them is ID number 6. Hopefully this helps somebody else that needs a simple tracking system for an event or just a contact sign up. Let me know in the comments if this was worthwhile.